Greetings one and all, this is Rhythmworks and welcome to my channel, and today as part of the Facepalm series I'm closing the chapter on a situation that has been unsavory to say the least. I'm talking about a situation between myself and Darth Vader. No, what's it? No, DarthWar. Sorry, DarthWar 216 I think his name is. The situation has been unsavory for many different reasons, but I would try and explain as concisely and briefly as possible. I put up a video entitled Luncheon Meat and Butter. It was basically a punked video, and it was to highlight a problem that the general consensus of Fight Night Champion fans had with the game, and it was just basically spammers who have max height, max reach, max weight. And the video that inspired me to basically do this was the simple video that HZ Gaming put up, which I explained in the video. Now, if you watch the video, you will see that I make no mention whatsoever of DarthWar. Made no mention of him, but the video showed him fighting. So for me, that was inspiration enough for me, rightly or wrongly, to do the punked video to expose the other spammers. Now, this dude felt the need to come on my page and asked me, A, what do I have against him? And B, what do you have against the game? One part of that question I felt comfortable with because, you know, as human beings, I do believe we should talk to each other and let people know how we feel. But another part of the question I thought was a very stupid question he asked, especially coming from a world champion player. I thought the question was stupid. And the reason why I thought it was stupid, because the videos that I've been putting up in relation to the interviews and the contributors to the interviews are clearly saying what is wrong with the game. I'm not influencing them to say what I want them to say. They have their opinions on what is wrong with the game. So for him to even ask me what have I got against the game was a highly stupid question to ask. But nonetheless, he asked me what did I have against him. So I was willing to answer that. But before I could even answer the question that he put up on my page, he was flinging a whole lot of abuse on my page. Now, if you look on my page now and you look up the Luncheon Meat and Butter video, you will see that in brackets there is 47 comments. All right. Now, those 47 comments basically came from him. He drew 2 cards from his 2-card deck of insults. A, the homosexual card, and B, the Oreo card, because he knew that I was black. But because I'm talking English, I'm not Jamaican, and I ain't talking American, man. He thinks that I'm a white man in a black man's body, which is the cheapest kind of insults that I find that people can throw when they've run out of anything constructive to say. So I already knew at that point that he was just a dumbass, plain and simple. But what made him even more of a dumbass was that he didn't have patience to even let me answer the question. And I believe that if he gave me the time to answer the question, then all of this stupidness could have been avoided. But what he wanted to do, he wanted to shut me down by saying, well, you're a noob and you're this and you're that. And he doesn't know me because he's never met the likes of me. You know what I mean? Because I've played the game since day one and I've met up with world champions and bums in equal measure. Some bums do change. Some world champion dumbasses do change. You know what I mean? You know, so I give people the chance to basically fix up themselves and change so we can move on together. But this dude was just trying the same tried and trusted material that everybody else basically dishes out as part of their abuse campaign. And I just wanted to let him say what he had to basically say. And to everything he said to me, I answered him. I answered him because that's what you're supposed to do on a gaming channel, right? You answer people's comments. I hear people say, I will answer your comments. So whether they're negative or they're positive, I answered his comments. And then it came to the point where he said to me that, well, you know, I'm going to leave your new channel because, you know, I don't want to have any of your noobism splashed around me, or words to that effect. And I said to him, the door's open. The door's open. So before he just walked out, left that, just regarded me as a pussy and moved on, he came back twice. He came back twice. And then he further decided to abuse me and was being lazy about it by cutting, copying and pasting the original insults that he gave me before. So he thought, well, you know, I wasn't going to have the time to basically answer all of them things. So I decided to cut and paste my response. And when he saw that wasn't enough to beat me down, he said, I'm leaving again. I'm leaving. Your butt hurt. You're mad. Your butt hurt. You're mad, bro. You're mad, bro. And I said, the door's open. You dumbass. The door's open. And he had the choice to leave again. But he chose to leave and come back and insult me some more. And then it just got to the point where it was getting ridiculous that I was even entertaining this dumbass. So now it's got to the point now where I had nothing against him as a person, which I was trying to explain to him when he was asking that question, but he didn't exercise the patience to let me answer the question for him to reveal his true self and abuse me. All right. So because of that, I decided to block his ass because it was just getting ridiculous. Now, all he's saying is that, well, all these newbies does is block me. And on top of everything else, after he's been blocked, he goes into my email, right, and sends me a title fight, a video of a title fight. With no freaking apology, no nothing. No apology. Nothing to say, well, sorry about this and sorry we got off on a bad footing or what have you. But I just want to let you know, I'm a good player. I don't know what happened with the 8Z thing. I don't know. But this is one of my title fights, just to basically let you know, in case you don't know nothing about me, that this is what I'm capable of. He just put a video up in my inbox and that was it. That was it, more or less. But he didn't even apologize for the actions that subsequently blocked his dumbass from my page. Now, I've got to give Dave the Rip One a whole lot of respect because, he's acting as a mediator and an arbitrator to just try and quell it and quash it. And I totally give him the utmost respect for that, because that's the sign of someone that wants to keep the community alive. All right. But having said that, I still don't like the brother. I don't like him because of the way he's trying to basically handle me with his lack of social skills. So I just want to basically say that. But I'll be man enough to hear what he has to say in order for the both of us to squash it. But if he continues to unleash his dumbassness to me, then I just have no choice. It's as simple as that. I think that's about it. Really? I don't know if I've missed anything. Make of this what you will. But I'm what is known as an eager and attentive student of human nature. And I just watch people to see how they tick, what makes them tick, and what ticks them off. I'm not a troublemaker, I'm not a shit stirrer. But I'm not a dumbass. And I'm not a kiss ass either. Alright, so however you feel, if people want to unsubscribe from me, it's all good. It's all good. If people want to give comment, it's all good. If people want to subscribe further from this point, it's all good, and I give thanks for that. But I just need to close this chapter. And I'm open to any reconciliation. But if all he wants to do is belittle me, then he can kiss my ass on both cheeks. So my closing message to you, DarthWar, is the answer to the question that you originally asked, but your impatience didn't give me the chance to answer. And I'm going to take the time and tell you now. I have nothing against you whatsoever. From what I saw, I didn't like your gameplay. But that doesn't take away anything from you being a human being. All right? But then when you exercised your lack of social skills and abuse, your tirade of abuse on my page, then I had to say something and continue to say something and continue to say something to the point where I feel I've said enough to block your ass and close the chapter. And this is what I'm doing. So if you have anything else to say, whether it be the same bullshit or something to basically squash this whole thing, is entirely up to you. The ball's in your court. But I'm closing this chapter and I'm moving on. So I thank you for listening or not listening or disliking this video in advance. All right? Okay, man. Stay at the top, bro. Peace.